Hi, boys and girls. I hope you're getting ready to enjoy your long weekend. So I thought I'd continue our pink animal book, and we should either finish it, I don't think today, but maybe tomorrow. I hope you've been enjoying it. I've certainly been learning a lot about our animals. Pink is for pink slugs. Beneath the decaying twigs and leaf litter of the misty forest lies a slimy secret. Pink slugs produce two types of mucus. One type of slime prevents the slug from slipping on surfaces. The second type is excreted all over the slug's body, protecting it from predators. It is very hard to pick up a slimy slug because they are so slippery. Prime time for slime. Like many of the slugs that live in your backyard, pink slugs are nocturnal. They glide from their burrows late at night to feed on plant matter. During the day, they return to their beds of red eucalyptus leaves. While many people, including scientists, prefer critters that are cute and cuddly, slimy slugs have important roles to play. By eating plant matter and pooping out soil, they act as part of nature's recycling crew. It's a messy job, but someone's got to do it. They can be up to 8 inches. They eat mold, moss, and algae. They live in the forests of Mount Capitar in Australia. Along with other animals that live in sensitive environments, pink slugs are threatened by climate change. This occurs when gases in our atmosphere trap the sun's heat, warming up the planet. Even a temperature increase of 1 or 2 degrees could destroy the plants and animals of this unique area. Ooh, pink is for pink land iguanas. Pink land iguanas are large reptiles that live on a single isolated volcano on one small island in the Galapagos, surviving off cactus pads, fallen fruit, and shrubs. Scientists used to think they were the same as other yellow land iguanas on the island, but in 2009, they took a closer look. Not only were pink iguanas a species of their own, but they branched off from the yellow iguanas 5.7 million years ago. It is thought that fewer than 100 of these exclusive animals still exist. Return of the reptiles. Charles Darwin, a famous naturalist, first discovered land iguanas in the Galapagos in 1835. Back then, the Galapagos were full of these unique reptiles. In 1975, land iguanas almost went extinct after large packs of wild dogs preyed on them. To help preserve the species, iguanas were bred in captivity, that means in isolation, so in an area where they can be safe, and introduced back to the wild once the dogs were removed. By 2008, the breeding program was a success, and today their numbers are growing. They can be roughly 18.5 inches with 24-inch tails. They like to eat mostly plants, but may also eat insects and carrion. They live at the Wolf Volcano of northern Isla Isabela in the Galapagos Islands. Up until they were a year old, young iguanas are easy prey for hawks, herons, and snakes. When they are older, introduced species such as cats and dogs are capable of hunting them. Pink is for dragon millipedes. Some insects wear pink to blend in, but the dragon millipede wants to stand out. By sporting hot pink, this millipede sends a message: stay away, I'm dangerous. If a predator tries to take a bite, dragon millipedes can secrete hydrogen cyanide, a toxic chemical, from their bodies. Trouble ahead, back off. These millipedes aren't the only animals that use vivid colors to warn predators. This is called apasematic coloration. Poison dart frogs are brightly colored to showcase their toxins, and coral snakes are ringed with yellow and red to flaunt their deadly venom. After a mouthful of bitter toxin or a nasty bite, it doesn't take long for predators to learn to stay away from brightly colored animals. But dragon millipedes aren't all bad news. The hydrogen cyanide in their bodies also makes them smell like almonds. They can be up to 1.2 inches. They like to eat decaying leaves and plant material. They live in Southeast Asia, from the southeastern China to Vietnam, Thailand, and Myanmar. Dragon millipedes survive on leaf litter, so they are very sensitive to changes in soil. Pink is for the red eucharis. With bright pink faces that stand out against the leaves, red eucharis are always on the move, leaping and swinging from tree to tree. You aren't supposed to judge a book by its cover, but you can judge a euchari by its face. The healthier the euchari is, the brighter his face will be. Eucharis with the brightest, pinkest faces are the most attractive to potential mates. Treetop troopers and poopers. Red eucharis are small South American primates that live in large groups called troops. One troop can have up to 100 animals, and they travel through the treetops. They make the rainforest healthier. Every time eucharis eat fruit, they poop out the seeds, spreading them all around the forest so new trees can grow. Who knew poop was so important? They also knock fruit to the ground when they forage, which feeds other hungry animals below. They can be 15 to 22 inches. They like to eat fruit, seeds, roots, and the occasional insect. They live in the forests of the Amazon River basin in Peru and Brazil. Like many other animals in the trees, eucharis are always on the watch for birds of prey looking for an easy meal. Eucharis also depend on the water in the Amazon River systems to survive, so any pollution in these areas can hurt them. Sadly, these animals are sometimes illegally sold as pets and hunted for their meat. That's all for today. Come back tomorrow and we'll finish our animal book of Pink.